So generally what happens is, this time of year when it starts getting warmer, especially if you think about tomorrow, it's supposed to be 97 degrees, and people are working construction, roofing, lawn maintenance, sporting events, having fun at the beach. What happens is you could start getting to the point where you get somewhat dehydrated. So heat exhaustion is really where you end up with some type of muscle cramps, dizziness, fatigue, headache. It could even lead to some nausea and vomiting. And really how to prevent that is lots of water. Try to avoid alcohol. I know if we're having fun at the beach, it's a little tough sometimes, but alcohol can actually cause dehydration. Heat stroke, really it takes all of those symptoms from heat exhaustion, and at heat stroke, it's worse. You're actually very much dehydrated. You start to have a reddish color skin. Some people sweat, some people don't. Not sweating in a really heat environment is a classic sign. Again, the nausea, vomiting, unconsciousness, seizures, things like that can lead. That one is a true emergency, and you definitely need to really consider calling 911. How we treat each of those is really, for the heat stroke, is take them to a cool area, try to fan them, have them drink water or even a sports drink. If they're vomiting, you don't want them to drink anything. And really at that point, it's to cool them off. When we talk about, though, a heat stroke, you want to do the same. But at that point, you should really consider calling 911 because it is a true emergency, and it can lead to some a lot worse symptoms to the point where they become unconscious and could have some after effects from that. So there's a number of things you can do. We're going to be out and about working. It's no different. The firefighters go out and make calls. Just hydrate. Drink a lot of water. Sports drink, a lot of water. Try to stay in the cool area. Have more rest periods. If you're working in your yard all day, just take some rest periods earlier, drink some water, and go back out and work. And that way you cool off a little bit in the air conditioning. If you don't have air conditioning, some things you can do is go to an area, go shopping, go to the mall, go to the grocery store, go to Myers, and just cool off for a little bit. Forget about your pets or your kids. Obviously, we know we don't leave kids in a car. We don't leave pets in a car when we go into a grocery store or go shopping. So sometimes even when you leave your car running, for some reason if it stalls in minutes, just in a matter of a few minutes, your car could be 120, 130 degrees in the heavy sunshine. So that's the first thing. Secondly, just again, rest breaks. Don't let them just play outside all day. Have them take some rest breaks. Drink lots of fluid, some juice, water. And same thing with your pets. Make sure you give them lots of water. Try to keep them inside if you can, or if they're outside in a shaded area, and just make sure they have a lot of water. So some of the tips you never should forget when it comes to heat is you got to drink fluids. Fluid is most important, and again, get out of the heat occasionally. Go take a break under a tree in a house with air conditioning, and then go back out and finish what you're doing. Don't leave your pets in your cars. Don't leave your children in the cars. Again, they heat up extremely fast, and you're 120, 130 degrees in a matter of just a couple minutes. So lots of fluid. Enjoy, have a great time. Lots of fluid, lots of fluid, lots of fluid.